Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Welcome. Is it working now? Is it night? Oh, I know what the problem is. Hold on a second. Properties. I know the problem. Okay, now, yeah. Now it should be working. So now you can hear my audio. Sorry. Thank you to whoever's making the donations. Ice, I feel your pain, brother. I had the same problem with our smoke detectors. Does anyone... Oh, cool. Now it's just dead. Does anyone know what's going on with vPilot? Or what VATSIM did? Because they did an update this morning, and it has broken everything. E190. All right, we're connected to the voice server. Hey, Dave, how are you? Hallahan, hello. Ice, hello. Yeah, they had an update, but I haven't heard of anything. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I was fine this morning. I talked to... But here we go again. Disconnected voice server. All right. How do you change the server, though? Because VATSIM server automatic. How do I change that? Usually there would be, like, drop-down options. Yeah, they broke it. You don't change anymore, but that isn't that new? Okay. But then why am this is constantly presenting this problem? Like, it's the same. Look, it's going to do it again. See, we're good. Connected to voice server. Cool. And then it's going to be like, error, error. Back in my day, you could change servers. Just saying. Make sure updates are enabled in your settings. Yeah, no, there are. See, now we're having this problem again. Miscellaneous updates. Yep. I'm going to beta now. Oh, yeah. We want some new... Okay. Absolutely. Yes, I need to restart this because it's a pile of junk. Nope. No updates, guys. Confirmed. VATSIM broke it. It's not me. We've got like tons of ATC on too. Here we go. Disconnected from voice server. Guess we'll have to fly in Oveo tonight. No, PosCon, Hallahan. A perfectly good network we could use. Look at it. We got ground, tower, approach. Oh, connected to voice server. Nope. Yes? No, this is always what happens. Check your audio settings. Nothing's changed, though. Yeah, that's correct. It's going into my Go XLR. Everything's fine. Put me on the Canada server. No. 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 This can't possibly be me. Can't someone else do it?
This is going great.
Battery 1, battery 2. Boop. 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 Turn that on before I forget about it. That looks correct. There is a new update that came out this morning, I believe. Yesterday. Boop. It's been a while since I've done this, so I've honestly got to remember how to do this. Import the flight plan. I've been flying the Phoenix lately. I just can't be bothered to do my own VNAV. Looks like other people have reported the issue and they're looking at it. So, no flight today? I mean, we can do the flight. Why is ATC on? Who are they talking to? And how do I fix it? Don't they know I'm a big deal? We're going to be taking off on runway departing 13 right. It's dry. Flaps to calculate the weather. Calculate. Instant. What the heck was that? Hold on, there's some new settings I got to check out. Sometimes you just got to look at it. Ah, well, there's your problem right there. That's correct. That's all fine. Let me take a look at the settings here. Brightness, no, 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 no. Aircraft. Yes. Operator. Disable auto brake option. No. Yes, auto mode. Indeed. Cabin music. Absolutely. Dual class. Yeah. All right. Oh my god, this is so annoying. This is the good one, Ice. This is the FSS one, not the virtual call, which is the aforementioned one. Yeah, no, this is the FSS. Flight Sim Studios came out. Update came out earlier today or yesterday. All right, we're gonna get started here. Kennedy grounds on 1219. Kennedy ground. No, just kidding. I'm not gonna make any. I can't even key up, even though it's connected to voice server. Exactly, Jazzcat. Kennedy ground. Radio check for JetBlue 2434. Cat jam. Thank you for the cat jam. Hey, Tubes. Kennedy ground. Radio check for JetBlue 2434.
Jason calling. Check the microphone. I had you 0 by 0 there.
Oh. Oh. Kennedy ground. Good evening. JetBlue 2434. Radio check.
JetBlue 2434. Kennedy ground. I got you 5 by 5. Good evening.
Good evening. Requesting JetBlue 2434 IFR to Burlington, please.
JetBlue 2434. Roger that. I just hit the Burlington Airport. Kennedy 5 departure. Flight heading 110. Radar vectors Recky, then it's filed. Maintain 5,000 initially. Expect flight level 210. 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is on 128.12. Squawk 1011.
101. Kennedy, we're cleared to Burlington, Kennedy 5 departure, heading 110 on departure, and then radar vectors to Grecky, 5,000 on departure, 210, 10 minutes after departure, squawk 1011, JetBlue 2434.
JetBlue 2434, correct. Quick response to the pilot's question, edit information spot, shot is current, call for taxi.
Give you a call for taxi, 2434. All right.
Ground radio check.
5 by 5.
Finally, all right. Delta 1521. We got no aided information as right now.
All right, we'll load that in there, and then the 1191. Cool. Yeah, the comm one is good now. They must have literally fixed it as we were trying to key up there, so don't know. All right, we are going. Oh, you know, do I have to put in the flight first? No, I got to do this first. Is it quick setup? This doesn't really matter because this flight plan is really easy. But what happened to the thing where you could enable virtual PFD interact? I don't know what that means. Like there used to be an option here. Is it quick setup? I feel like that's a different. Oh no, send to me too. Never mind. It's right here. Okay. There we go. I forgot where that was. Thank you for the whatever that sound effect was during my readback. Thank you for your service, VATSIM radio controller. Indeed. Ice did it. Yeah, Ice pulled some strings. Thank you, Ice Cold. What a legend. The guy barely controls in Indianapolis, but you know what? He shows up over here. I don't know what I just did. That was the wrong button. All right. We're going to Burlington. We are JetBlue 2434. Cool. Send. Request. Apply. We should change his name to Lukewarm, am I right? Nice. Departure, runway, I believe 13 right is active. I don't know what's going on with this. I'm just going to ignore that. 13 right. Unfortunately, Hallahan, we're not going to be able to use the D's 5. All the jokes not allowed. And then we're going to be arriving. What are they doing in Burlington today? Anything good? Where's Raj when you need him? BTV. There's no ATIS in Burlington. According to SimBrief, we're expecting 3-3. I'm gonna guess this one. Is there a nuts transition on? Otherwise, someone should be fired. I mean, it is New York. There's got to be one, right? Ice. Weather in Burlington is crap. Perfect. Good chest for this flight. Performance, initialization. We are going to 210. Cruise winds for today. Where's my pilot brief? Pilot brief at 210. Whoa, 252 at 21. That is correct. That is correct. That's all correct. Ba, 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 ba. That's in there. We're doing flaps 2. Didn't I put that in there? Oh, no, I didn't. It was flaps 1. All right, we'll put it back. I don't feel like redoing it, so we're fine there. Pert, and yet we did that. Takeoff. This is what I'm looking for. Current winds are wind. 130 at 8. Dry, correct, good, great, grand. Do I have to put in a runaway heading, or is that for a landing? I'm not sure. Initialization. All right, by the way, are you guys hearing an echo of me, or does it sound okay? Like, is number 1 better, or is number 2 better? Who does number 2 work for? Or does number 1? Or is it exactly the same? 2 for sure? Okay. That's what I thought. Because I have a different microphone for VATSIM, and that's the problem. Alright. We did take off. We did this. We're good. Okay. I'm good. I feel pretty good about this. Speed. Now, one of the changes that's supposed to happen is managed speed is supposed to be in it. So if I go up here, set this like 230, whatever, right? And I can change that? Yes! There is now managed speed, ladies and gentlemen. 2 microphones. King of the castle. King of the castle. We're fancy pants over here. I mean, I can talk to you in the other microphone, but it's harder to hear me, I think. We were cleared all the way up to 5,000, so that is good. Altimeter is 2984. That is correct. Weather, TCAS, vertical profile, nav aids off, map, vertical profile, turn those 2 off. That should go to 5. That should go to 25. We are doing the correct squawk. Going to turn on the vocal completely dry. Need a chorus, a little delay. There you go. Fair enough. All right. APU going on. Wrong one. I need blue cars. Get credit for this flight. E190, 21,000. That is correct. Waiting for the APU to spool up. 90, 94, 100. Push back and departure. And shouldn't this be available? APU's on. Why do people message me and I pause notifications on Slack?
Captain, we are ready for pushback.
I'm very afraid to turn off this. This is gonna. Oh no, we're good. I don't know why that didn't work. Anybody around me? No, that guy's not a problem. Oh, close the doors.
Alpha, I do apologize. Could you take your microphone from me here? You're coming through a bit broken here.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Okay, that's 1521 Golf on board. Request taxi.
Delta 1521, thanks for Golf. Runway 13 right. Taxi right on Alpha. November.
Oh my god. Why do I get the notifications still, even though I paused the notifications?
Right on Alpha, November, Papa, Foxtrot, 13 right, plus 1521.
Anyway, I don't care.
And is okay.
Wait a minute.
Gear.
Wait a minute.
Is there no specification?
This is how. Oh my God! I really thought it was my own workers. Oh my God, Hallahan, I'm gonna kill you. You legit thought I was. I really thought it was my own, and I was getting so angry. What a troll. Nose right. Nose right. Wait, no, spot 1, right? I don't want to. No, nose right.
Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at
Scammed again, indeed. Wow, I mean, legit. That's not like I'm not making it up. Like, I literally thought that was really my Slack, and I was getting so angry. Shake fist harder, son. Exactly. We've got ignition on engine 1. Wow. Respect, sir. Respect. You know he's digging now for like something else to mess with me.
New Zealand 1 Heavy, contact Kennedy Tower, 119.1. Have a great flight.
Rue Koa. How are you, Rue?
Have a good evening, New Zealand 1
Hope
Heavy.
all is well. We've got a good ignition on 1. Some solid sounds here as well. Let's see if we can find the FSS. Yeah, so here's the update. The big one is the FMS speed. One of the biggest milestones and frequently requested features is finally making its way into our jets. The FMS speed system automatically selects the speed depending on the current flight phase and aircraft configuration. To do this, turn the selector knob to the autopilot panel to FMS instead of manual, which I did already. This mode can be recognized by the magenta-colored speed, right, which you have on. Once turned in, you basically don't have to do anything else. The speeds are set automatically. So that is, of course, right there, the 137. Turning 2.
Clearance to Atlanta.
11 Kennedy Ground, good evening. You're clear to the Hartsfield Jackson, Atlanta.
New York to Burlington, everything reminds me of Raj, except for the not a King Air. And wouldn't he be flying to Boston, to Burlington? And wouldn't he have absolutely terrible graphics that would make you cringe to watch the stream? And then complain most of the stream about how he's going to buy a new PC someday? But before that, he's got to move out of his parents' house? I'm not doing any of that. But otherwise, it's exactly the same.
Fly Kennedy 5 departure, fly 185 on the departure.
Waiting your confirmation
Flight
for a
level,
good engine
climb
start.
to 5,000, expect flight level 380 10 minutes after.
Stop! He's already dead.
It's true. Sorry, I went too far with Raj. I apologize. Wall Street Raj would never live with his parents. He was just down the street in the same neighborhood. I thought he lived in the same house as his parents. I swear the conversations that JCT had in his Tesla while driving misled me.
JetBlue 284, welcome to the City of Never Sleeps. Taxi left Alpha, Delta Alpha into Terminal 5. You have a fantastic night.
Unlocking gear.
Left Alpha, Delta Alpha.
I'm pulling up the taxi chart on my other screen here because easier for me to do it this way. Are we going to 13 right? Oof, this is going to be a long taxi. Tubes, I hope you like this because this is the longest possible taxi we can get. We're going to 13 right. I think you're thinking about your friend Young Rue. They're not the same. Wasn't it JCT who was in the Tesla? Or was that someone else? Blame Noah, indeed. What's up, Poutine? Comment ça va? Oh, then it wasn't JCT. Yeah, no, not JCT. Hold on. C. Patel. It was C. Patel. That's who it was. My apologies. It's hard to keep track of all of Sheed's lackeys.
11, you can expect runway 1. You can expect on 3 right for departure. 13 right.
Smart for that, thank you.
He used to. Didn't he? Wasn't he the one who always streamed driving in the middle of nowhere? All right. Flaps 1.
Verified Alpha, 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 runway 13 right. You can taxi via Alpha 1, left on Alpha, November, Papa, Papa Foxtrot.
All right, where are we? On Gulf, I think? Yeah. Kennedy Ground, good evening. JetBlue 2434, ready for taxi. Information, Foxtrot on board.
For IFR.
Ah, no.
Zebra 261, Kennedy Ground, good evening. Get clear to the Vancouver Airport. Kennedy 5 departure, fly heading 110, radar vector Gales, and it's filed. Maintain 5,000 initially, expect flight level 3. Correcting flight flight level 28010.
Before takeoff checklist, flaps are 11111 and 1 V6 flex temp, 128, 128, 131, flex 68, check runway 29, pitch trim is 0, check flight controls, check flight directors 1, FT2, you can take a memo. Take off no blue,
Take off
departure
no blue.
changes, no
Departures,
changes.
no changes.
Take a brief is off 29, schools 2, nav checks out 20 is the initial, lots of terrain. Come back will be the Isla Zulu 11 in the secondary. Complete camera crew advice packs are on.
Check left.
Complete.
Check left.
Clear left.
Clear right.
Copy, push at our discretion. We'll call for taxi, Beaver 261.
Kennedy Ground, JetBlue 2434, information Foxtrot, ready for taxi.
Kennedy Ground, Delta 5304 request out.
What?
To Minnesota Police.
Bruh.
Delta 5304, Kennedy Ground, good evening.
Oh, I'm muted.
Where are you heading for?
Oh.
Your cousin from
That's not it.
Boston.
You blew it!
Oh, I've been muted the whole time.
Actually, I didn't receive PDC.
Yeah, that's the thing. I said you can expect a PDC. I'll get one out to you in just a second here.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Kennedy Ground, good evening. JetBlue 2434, information Foxtrot, ready for taxi.
JetBlue 2584, we'll make it up to left, taxi.
JetBlue 2584, welcome to New York.
Oh my God.
To Terminal 5. You have a great night.
Come on, really?
Terminal 5, JetBlue 2584.
The ground frequency right now is Bedlam.
Thank you very much.
Kennedy Ground, JetBlue 2434, information Foxtrot, ready for taxi.
JetBlue 2434, it is information Gulf is current and squawk mode Charlie for me, please.
Noah! Squawking mode Charlie, we've got Gulf on board, 2434.
JetBlue 2434, thanks for Gulf and thanks for squawking. Runway 13 right, taxi right on Alpha, November, Papa, Papa Foxtrot.
13 right, Alpha, November, Papa, Papa Foxtrot, 2434.
KLM 246, sorry, Kennedy Ground, KLM 246, request ready taxi.
Seeing that chat log with AAA gave me VATSIM PTSD flashbacks. Nice.
Alpha, Alpha, A burn, thank you very much. And I think I already told you this.
Alright, so we're taking a ride on Alpha. And we're going on Alpha for a long time. Oh no. Oh, the voice server's dying, guys, again. Ice! Fix it! We need the ice cold magic again, please.
Radio check.
5 by 5.
Alright, Delta 1521, go out, go over to tower.
Hey, from Delta 1521. Now, contact tower 119.1. You have a great flight.
19-1, Delta 1521, thank you, have a good night.
It turn off, turn on. Well, pretty much, like, I mean, it was really bad when we first connected, and then Ice Cold did something to fix the entire server.
246, could you please repeat my taxi, staff?
Oh, IT.
No worries.
Got it.
1 tree right.
Je comprends maintenant.
November, Papa Foxtrot.
Alright, so what's my instruction?
Taxi to tilting right.
Alpha, November. Where the heck is November? Oh, I see. That's all the way down the field. Alright, we're just following this for a while. You gonna try that FMS speed? Yes, sir. I have the FMS is locked in. As you can see, it's a magenta, so the plane is in control. We're just gonna let it, and I've not tried this before, so I have no idea what to expect. Worst case, I could just manually override it, but I think we're okay. You not pre-arming LNAV? Oh, good call. Thank you. I just forgot about that. Totally forgot. Merci beaucoup. I've just, you know, Poutine, I haven't flown this in a while. I was flying it, and then I was like, I just want, like, easy mode, so I was just flying the Phoenix so I could get VNAV in. I would guess for VNAV, you're going to do, correct. Yeah, no, in terms of VNAV, I'll just manage my own altitude. Use FMS. The flight change, I feel like, doesn't do a great job. It usually is not as effective, like, especially if you're trying to hit an altitude or anything. Granted, there's no SIDS or stars on this flight, but...
Kennedy ground, VFR requesting to do VFR to the north, Manhattan. Cessna 172.
Victor Foxtrot Romeo, Kennedy ground.
I think this is the Delta taking off.
Did you detail that?
Oh yes, the VFR, yes.
Alright, we're looking for November.
Alright, roger. Your VFR cancel burglary is still valid. Agent information Gulf is current. You can call and ready to taxi.
Okay, thanks. I just wanted to make sure because the other airplane I rented wasn't working.
Thank you, Rue. Appreciate that. Yeah, like the stream, subscribe if you haven't already. Definitely.
And KLM 246, Kennedy ground. Are you able to make that turn there onto Papa?
I don't know if this is really doing much. You're gonna get when it's full ready. I mean, it's in its current condition, other than the managing the altitude, it's really not bad.
I got you 5 by 5.
All right, where's November? There it is. I see it.
2434. Quick amendment to your taxi clearance there. You can taxi straight ahead onto Quebec over the Papa Foxtrot.
Can I switch to departure?
Alpha straight ahead to Quebec and then Papa Foxtrot for 2434.
KLM 246. I actually make the turn there into Papa. Are you able to make that turn there?
Where's Tubes? We've got a taxi situation on our hands. Papa Foxtrot all the way to the end. I don't know where that guy's going. Because he went too far. He was supposed to go on to Papa and then continue onwards.
Okay, ground KLM 246. I think I can make the turn.
KLM 246, roger. You make the right turn to Papa, then Papa Foxtrot, the 4 short of 1913 right.
Oh, yeah, I probably was muted when I talked to him.
Going to Papa Foxtrot.
KLM 246, confirm your turn onto Papa, then Papa Foxtrot.
Apologies.
I just spent the last 5 minutes typing up the sheet takeoff pasta. You really have like the exact script? And are you turning it into a song? We're almost there, guys. Papa Foxtrot coming up. I get bored LAX spotting stream, but I always like to watch JFK. Yeah, it's a fun one. If there's a lot of traffic, for sure. First, we're going to hear it from Jar Jar Binks. Oh, my God. No, he's not getting us the script. He's putting into the text-to-speech, ladies and gentlemen.
21 Kennedy ground, good evening. You're clear to the Palm Beach Airport. Kennedy 5 departure. Fly heading
Oh, heading.
Heading 170. Radar vector is wavy, then as filed.
110.
Initially, expect flight level 360, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is on 128.12, squawk 1743.
There we go. It's too long for TTS standby. Okay. We made it, chat. We made it to Papa Foxtrot.
Shuttle 5321, the readback is correct. Pushing start is at pilot's discretion. ATIS information Gulf is current. Call for taxi. And now we'll call you for taxi. JetBlue 5321. JetBlue 2434, contact Kennedy Tower 119.1. Have a great flight.
Kennedy Tower, thanks to the HC. JetBlue 2434. Kennedy Tower, good evening.
BFO takeoff checklisty. Flaps are 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1. V-speeds flex temp. 128, 128, 131, flex 68, checky runway 29. Pitch trim is 0. Checky flight controls, checky flight directors. 1, FD2, ECAM takeoff memo.
Thank you for completely messing me up there. Auto throttle on, lights coming on. Trying to do things here and be professional.
Takeoff no bluey, departure no changes in, takeoff
going.
briefing off 2 Niner schools 2, nav checks out in, 20s day initial, lots of terrain, come
Lots
back
of
it'll be the
terrain.
ILS Zulu 11 in the secondary, complete,
Here we go. Toga. Airspeed's alive. 80 knots. Check. V1, rotate. Rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Departure is on 128, 125.
JetBlue 2434, contact near departure 128.12. Yeah.
128, 125. JetBlue 2434. Hello. 128, 125. 5. New York departure, good evening. JetBlue 2434, airborne passing through 2,000 for 5,000.
JetBlue 2434, New York departure, radar contact, turn left heading 040, climbing maintain 17,000.
Left 040 up to 17,000, 2434.
November 997.
Got flaps.
From Lima, you can resume your navigation. Change to advisory frequency approved. Have a good flight. One navigation over to advisory. Thanks. 997 Lima.
We did it, chat. I mean, it's managing the speed on its own. So, Poutine, I think it worked. Wow. That's very loud. Oh, what a beautiful airplane. Wow, 5,000 feet a second, guys. Okay, that's a bit aggressive. I think we can probably bring that down a smidge. Uh-oh. All right, we're good. They should refine the rotation, too sensitive. Yeah, they had a... I feel like they've been playing with that for a while with the various updates. Like, when I first got the plane, like, 4 or 5 updates ago, it really took forever to get up in the air. And it was really tough to get to your, like, your cruise altitude. And now they made it very simple.
Blue 2434, turn left heading 010.
Left 010, 2434. Wait. And, sorry, departure. Is that confirm a left for at 110 for 2434, not a right?
JetBlue 2434, proceed direct to Grecky when able.
Direct to Grecky when able, 2434.
JetBlue 2434, I can see you punching in, but I don't hear your voice.
Sorry, was that direct to Grecky for 2434?
JetBlue 2434, no further service available. Resume all navigations. Change to advisory frequency approved. Have a good flight.
Over to Unicom. Thanks for being online today. JetBlue 2434.
See ya.
All right. That's all the ATC we got. And we're going up to 210. All right, the speed, Poutine, not working very well. Why are we over speeding? Okay, now it's working. It was stuck in like toga mode. So I don't know what was up with that. We've rolled out an updated fix for voice. Things should be working again. Thank you, Ice Cold. Yeah, it was stuck in toga. All right, but now we're like... No, now it's accelerating again. Like, now it's like way too low. All right, it's picked up the VNAV now. Now pick up the speed here before we fall out of the sky. Virtual JetBlue will be hearing about this. Well, we're doing our best. I mean, we do have an extremely junior first officer that we're dealing with. 18,000 feet, standard pressure. The stuck in toga was interesting. I'm not sure what I would have on our next flight. I'm hoping to do the return. I'll have to take a look at that. I don't know if there's not a detent set that I got to fix. Is it because you're in VS, not managed? No, the speed is the only thing that can be managed. There is no VNAV yet. I think the issue is maybe there's a detent that I'm not setting. Let me see the... Isn't there something in here about detent? Yeah, the throttle detents correspond to the respective limits in manual thrust operation. Now you can switch the auto throttle off, push the throttles to toga, and get takeoff thrust or go around thrust respectively. If you firewall the throttles, you'll get whatever the heck that is, as in the real plane. In auto throttle operation, other than takeoff or go around, the auto throttle lever movement is restricted to the respective limit. The auto throttle will not move the levers further ahead. You can still advance them manually to toga if you like. Okay, so the problem was it was in toga. So I think that was the issue. I think when we take off, I gotta not put the throttles manually into toga, like on my side stick, and I think that'll do it. That's my working theory. So yeah, it was I think it was not. I think it was just user error or first officer user error, obviously. So now we're at 270 managed, and I want to go faster because that's way too slow. So I'm gonna switch this to manual, and we're gonna speed up to about 3. Let's start at 305. These new first officer much busy making selfie for Instagram. Knowing our first officer, Noah, he's probably taking a nap and complaining that he's not in Florida. All right, we're direct Grecky. Everything's fine. or getting drunk, or all the above. What's the is there any chance for a Boston Center's on? Oh. Great success.
Fitness.
Boston Center 1347. We should get a contact me very soon on that. That's great.
Switching to advice in November 244 November Delta. Thank you.
Drinking is part of his pilot training. Who says that Embraer Riddle doesn't know their stuff? Are we in their airspace yet? Technically speaking.
Boston Center RV 270 Victor Alpha at
Oh yeah, we are.
Request.
We are. All right, now we gotta wait our turn. Not Evan, but Canadian controller nevertheless. Is Evan Canadian?
RV 270 Victor Alpha Boston, go ahead.
Boston Center RV 270 Victor Alpha. Is it possible for us to get flight following?
He is not, as we would say, a real American. Oh, say it ain't so.
At 4,500.
Man, I had no idea. Maybe that's why he was so nice.
November, RV 70 Victor Alpha, squawk 2437, advisory for taxi.
It does hurt. Now there's nothing wrong with it. Absolutely.
2437, advise one taxi, 70 Victor Alpha.
Boston Center, good evening. JetBlue 2434, we're in your airspace now, just south of Grecky 210.
JetBlue 2434 Boston, always great to hear from you. You're ready to contact squawk 1011.
Squawk 1011, thanks for having us today. JetBlue 2434. Oh, look at that, guys. VIP treatment here. It's so nice hearing a center controller welcoming us into their airspace. Instead of being, he's not hungover, but being tired, grouchy, stern.
2241, it's been short and sweet. Leave my airspace. Radar service terminated for change of route.
12283 Northwest Neo, sir, 2241.
It was strange, though, he asked me to squawk the same squawk I was squawking. That I don't understand. That's exactly why he's so nice, right? Because he's going, that makes sense, Halhan. All these years, I thought Evan was just genuinely nicer than Sheed. Turns out, he was just born that way. He's genetically disposed? Yeah. Genetically predisposed to being extremely nice. Still, I'll hold that against Sheed. Doesn't matter.
RV 0 Victor Alpha Romeo 29er taxi Charlie Bravo cross 36.
All right, we should get our stuff in here for Burlington, because this will not be a very long flight. BTV. There's no star. We're going to come in on 3-3, I'm guessing. So, 110.3. The approach course. 326. Scroll. 326. 326. 326. 326. There we go. Minimums for an ILS looks to be about 275.
Get on 246 Boston, hello.
We'll round up a little bit.
Beaver 13 Whiskey, contact New York approach 128.12. Have a good day.
I'm going to change this.
12, have a good day.
Arrival, runway 33, ILS, Janud. I think we want that. Because Janud looks to be the top of the... Actually, it would be...
JetBlue 2434, weather at Burlington reports winds 3306, visibility 7 with light rain, sky broken 600 and overcast 9,000, temperature 82.7, altimeter 2988. You can plan for the ILS 33 approach.
ILS 33 approach for JetBlue 2434.
Canada 614, leave my airspace. Moncton closed, radar service. Correction, Montreal closed, radar service terminated. Frequency change for okay.
Sounds like great weather.
53 Bravo, downwind 14.
53 Bravo, runway 14, clear for the option.
Go for the option 14, over 553 Bravo.
What a beautiful time of day. At 210, yeah.
Very shortly with Moncton offline, radar service.
Halhan, what are the chances you're doing the... You want to do the return? Burlington and Kennedy? Breakout, Tree Fitty.
JetBlue 2434, proceed direct Janet.
Director Janet, 2434. Oh, shit. Director Janet for JetBlue 2434. God, we're doing a direct. I really... Hold on, do I need to do a direct? Or is it going to do it for me? I mean... This should probably work. Oops. Okay. I'm going to set the speed back to managed now. You're only fly if ice cold joins? All right, so you're not flying with me. All right, thanks. Got it. Ice can only fly MD-11s. And I don't think Burlington is MD-11 field.
Boston Center RV270 Victor Alpha holding for runway 29.
And we all know, by the way, Hallahan, that Ice doesn't like having you as part of his company. Wow, thanks for the invite. Oh, poor Rue.
RV0 Victor Alpha left crosswind departure approved runway 29 clear for takeoff.
I've been known to bust out the jungle jets from time to time. Wow. I just thought you were team MD-11. Listen, all are welcome to join us for the return. It's almost your bedtime. Rip. It's all good. Try to get the sunset. It's about as close as we're going to get it from the window. Oof, 4:30. He doesn't want to associate with any Mad H. Never mind two of them. Facts. Man, this window seat's not very good. That's better. Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about. Guys, remember when CP was like a person that like did things on VATSIM? Remember when he streamed? Those were the days, man. We were living in special times back then.
53 Bravo, downwind 14.
53 Bravo, winds 1207, runway 14, clear for the option.
Go for the option 14, 53 Bravo.
Now he's too busy being a real controller. Man. How soon they forget where they came from. Their roots, right? My therapist says better CP is just a coping mechanism I created during the loss of Sheed. Nice. That's probably true. Maybe he never existed. Yeah, I see. He just ruined all of our dreams. Just like Nomad, he's too busy to stream these days. Imagine that. Listen, I'm never too busy to stream. I do one stream every like 3 months, all right? I'm keeping it real. Put my pants on one leg at a time, just like everybody else. How we doing here? Yeah, we got about 120 miles to Janet, so got some time. The other things that were new about this plane in the update, the detents, the engine spool up and spool down is more realistic. In auto throttle, we talked about the auto throttle already. There were some bugs with takeoff to climb. FMS we talked about. There are new cabin announcements, which I did, but I didn't hear them yet. But theoretically, they're there. In addition to the ongoing development of the autopilot, we want to install a, I don't know what this is, WASM version of the ICAS display in the next update. You may remember we initially programmed all systems in JavaScript, which had a noticeable impact on performance as complexity increased. Some instruments have now been converted to WASM, but the ICAS is very complex. In addition to the indications, it also contains the CAS message logic. You wouldn't believe how complex it is. And May will bring even more, as we're already planning the release of the E190 and the E195 freighter variants. I could not care less about that. As promised, it will be a free update to all customers who already own the E-Jets. For all others, it will be an attractive update price. Most likely to get the free version in the near future. Pictures will follow. Stay tuned. Finally, E195 freighters. Exactly what we've all wanted. How many times have we said, guys, you know what MFS needs? E190 freighters. Who flies them? Is it like a KLM thing? Just a strange thing. But listen, it's progress. I was excited initially. I was like, oh, maybe they're going to... Because this summer, we're supposed to get VNAV. Now, May is not summer. I recognize that. But I was hoping for, like, you know, Memorial Day. I think it's going to be, like, you know, September if we're lucky. When Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, right? Soon. As, just like the next Better CP stream, it'll be out soon. You don't understand. There's a singular bespoke E195 freighter that somebody rendered once, therefore we need it in the sim. What was I thinking? My goodness. That makes total sense. There definitely was some random dude on the Microsoft community forums who posted that that's exactly what they needed. Ah, my goodness. I'm just glad that development went into that and not like, you know, a 777 or anything, you know, or 767 or anything like that. Same freight capacity as a Cessna Caravan. Significantly faster, but yes. A lot of us in this hobby have special interests. Is she doing a, is he going to what's it called? Flight Sim Expo? I probably went to manage speed a lot too soon. A lot sooner than I should have, in retrospect. I will not be going to FS Expo. I'll be otherwise indisposed at the time. But I was just curious if he'd be there. Like, what's the... I miss FS. I would love to go. It's not going to happen this year. They just need to put it back in Orlando. That's the obvious solution. They had San Diego, Vegas. They're overdue for an East Coast. And when we think of East Coast, we think of Florida. And the Orlando... If it happens, guys, I'm renting out a Sheed booth. I will advertise Meet Sheed. He won't be there. But I'm going to advertise it. I'm going to advertise Sheed swag. All, of course, courtesy of Hallahan Productions, unlicensed. But we're going full measure on this one. In our booth, you could actually try your best to impersonate him. Bootleg Twitch Mitch for the win. Exactly. We seem to be in a dust cloud. It's getting very dark.
53 Bravo, vacated. Charlie, requesting taxi to ramp.
53 Bravo, taxi Alpha to the gate. Have a good day.
Yeah, the dome light's broken, guys.
The ramp, thank you.
We don't need no.
JetBlue 2434 to send a pilot's discretion to maintain 11,000. The Burlington altimeter's 2988.
Down to 11,000 at my discretion, JetBlue 2434. I'm going to start it now, because I have no idea when I'm supposed to start this descent. I'll do a modest one at 700 feet. We'll see where we go there. Because I have to close, well, he didn't say Janet at 11,000, just down to 11,000. When am I going to X-Plane? Brother, I will never go back to X-Plane. I mean, never until they fix their graphics. When I installed it on my new PC, and I could not, the graphics are so bad, dude. I just couldn't. I don't care what planes they have. I don't care what flight models they have. I could not look at FSX graphics. It's not 11,000, it's 1.1. My apologies, sorry. It's a simulator. I forgot. You're absolutely right. Landing speeds, that's what I forgot. Perf. Landing. Runway heading is 326. Temperature. Do we have an ATIS? No, of course not. I know he gave me all this information, but I don't remember it.
Delta 225 Heavy, continue right turn heading 010, join the localizer.
010, join the localizer, Delta 225
320 by 6. Flaps 5, right? Yeah, flaps 5, good. Landing, cool. All right, we got that in there. That was easy. X-Plane looks like P3D now, and everyone knows how P3... Exactly. Exactly. There's still beauty in X-Plane. I mean, at 30,000 feet, when you don't look outside at anything, yeah, it's not too bad. It's sick. Sorry, my apologies. I need some lights in here.
Hi, boss. I got a 614 site and here you there, but what do you contact to thanks for the service?
Delta 225 Heavy, you're 5 miles from Melt, maintain 2,000 until established.
So right now the winds are 320 by 6. That's not bad, but there's only 7 statute miles of visibility right now. Broken at, if it's 006, that means that's at 600 feet. Broken clouds. Yikes. Overcast at 9,000 feet. Woo. It's going to be spicy, as Ice Cold would say. 400 above minimums-ish. Yikes. Altimeter is... where'd it go? 2988. Wow, it is really dark. The problem is they broke the dome light in the last, like, 2 updates ago now. See? There's no dome light. That is very annoying. And there's nothing here, right?
Delta 1657 Heavy, Boston.
Yeah, the flashlight. I don't want the flashlight. I just want like ambient light. I don't want this to look like a Savage stream where it's just dark, pitch black in the cockpit.
Delta 1657 Boston Center.
The weather's pretty garbage in X-Plane 12, I'll admit. I missed the weather just matched what the METAR... I missed when the weather just matched what the METAR said. Now no sims have that. I feel like Microsoft is not too bad. I would say that I don't think it's worth getting Active Sky for Microsoft Flight Simulator. I think that's a waste of money. I mean, look, I don't know how exact realistic it is, but I feel like it usually does a pretty good job of, you know, when it's partly cloudy here in the sim, that kind of thing. There is Active Sky for X-Plane, but I'm not wasting my money on that. Yeah, I agree with Rue. I'm not buying Active Sky again. In X-Plane, it was a must-have. I mean, you had to buy Active Sky, other things I don't remember. I mean, obviously the planes like the toll lists and all that, but I remember Active Sky was a must-purchase.
Heavy traffic holds position on the crossing runway. Runway 4 right, clear to land.
Clear to land 4 right, Delta 225 Heavy.
Boston, good evening, American 910, flight level 340.
Well, say goodbye to the sky, everybody.
910 Boston Center, hello, radar contact, descend and maintain flight level 230.
710 for level 230, American 910.
I do like the smoother weather transitions now. I still don't think Active Sky had that. Yeah, Active Sky always had like the Oh, now you remind me of it, real, where you'd be flying, like, it'd look like this, and then all of a sudden it'd be sunny, like, completely sunny. Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, it'd be like that. I think I've remembered everything we're supposed to do for landing. There's nothing else in the procedure that I am forgetting. I mean, I could look at this sheet, but the sheet's pretty useless.
Delta 1657 Heavy, runway 9er, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff. Delta 1657.
Into the darkness.
Boston Center, good evening, American 1608, checking in 270 over JFK.
We're over Rutledge right now, I believe.
American 1608, Boston Center, hello, radar contact, cross Deer Park, how to maintain flight level 190.
Deer Park, how to maintain 190, American 1608.
The time spent modeling those paper animations could have gone into VNAV. I mean, you're not wrong. I think our descent is good. I mean, we still have another 45 miles to Janet, and according to the chart, we're supposed to cross Janet at 7,000, so I think we're okay.
Delta 225 Heavy, welcome to Boston. Romeo, join November, contact ground point 9er.
Romeo, join November, ground point 9er, Delta 225 Heavy, thanks.
Oh, there's some light. Oh, there it goes. Oh, there's some light. Glad we picked the one airport that has the worst possible weather to fly into right now. It really looks like we're descending into Mordor.
JetBlue 2434, cross Janet at or above 7,000, you're clear for the ILS 33.
Cross Janet at 7,000, clear for the ILS 33 for JetBlue 2434. Oh, shoot.
JetBlue 2434, you may be muted. I haven't heard your last two callbacks.
Sorry about that. Janet at 7,000, then I'm clear for the ILS 33 for JetBlue 2434. Man, remembering to I got to figure something out, because this is not working. This, like, unmute, mute. It's really annoying. It fits the mood of Raj being gone. It's post-apocalyptic.
3,600, climbing 5,000.
Delta 1657, thank you. Climb maintain flow 400.
Climb to 400 to 627.
All right, so we've got 30 miles to go. I think we're good on our descent currently. 12,000 feet. All right, well, I'm assuming I'm the only idiot flying in this part of the, yeah. There's nobody else flying here. I was considering doing Syracuse, but I can't remember if I actually have the scenery or not. I know I have a Burlington scenery. I believe this is the scenery that Hawks created. Do I have CI, Orlando, Tallahassee?
American 1608, cross Madison VOR at 11,000. The Bradley
I have Albany. That's not a route.
901, cross the Mike Alpha Delta VOR at maintain 11,000. American 1608.
No,
American
no,
910,
no,
descend
no.
via the Roebuck 3 arrival for runway 4
Toronto,
right.
Las
Altimeters
Vegas,
2995.
Fort Myers, Providence, Jacksonville.
Right, American 910.
Oh, I guess I don't. LaGuardia, Raleigh, Durham, Hartford, Newark. Yeah, no. All right, 10,000 feet. Speed, Poutine, the speed was managed quite well. We're at 250 at 10,000 feet. Sound's coming back up.
American 1608, information Gulf.
Lights are on.
Hey, we have information Gulf and we'll expect the ILS runway 6, American 1608.
All right, I can see Janet coming up here, so we're going to expedite this. Yeah, 250 below 10,000. I mean, it's doing its job. Yeah, following logic. It's good to see.
Warrior 244 November Delta, Boston Center. The Nashville altimeter is going to be 2994, make straight in, runway 14, runway 14, clear to land.
2994, make straight in, runway 14, runway 14, clear to land, Warrior 244 November Delta.
Boston Center, KLM 246, requesting flight level 370.
KLM 246, climb maintain level 370.
Climb maintain flight level 370. Thank you.
I'm going to get us ready for the return here. This will be BTV, JFK.
Walker 2978, Boston Center, hello, cleared to LaGuardia Airport as filed. Climb maintain 4000, squawk 2467.
Alright, cleared to LaGuardia as filed, maintain 4000 departure, squawk 2467.
2978, read back, correct, advisory, taxi, runway 28.
Great, wait.
Boston Center, Canary 1 Lima Heavy, out of 112, climbing 17,000, inbound merit.
Canary 1 Lima, Boston Center, hello, climb maintain level 350.
Canary 1 Lima, climb and maintain 350.
210 on the speed.
Boston Center, RV270 Victor Alpha, destination inside.
RV0 Victor Alpha, thank you. P's altimeter 2996. Enter left base, runway 16, report turning your final.
Enter left base, runway 16, report returning final, RV270 Victor Alpha.
Good, great, wonderful. Generate the flight plan. All right, cool. We're ready for that. And then, I mean, down to like, 3,000 feet, basically. So since there's no VNAV, I've got to manage this myself, so I'll wait till we get to Janet, and then I'll arm the approach mode. I could probably arm it now, right? Nope. Too high, I guess. Flaps 1. Hope you all like clouds, because you're going to see a lot of it. The good news, when we fly back to New York, it'll be nice. I wait till I get the loc for the approach. Yeah. I mean, it's funny, in an Airbus below, we could have armed it by now at the very least. Especially since I've already, I've manually entered it, so I'm not worried about it picking up something that's not supposed to pick up, but well, there it goes. I don't know what happened there. But we've got localizer and the glide slope armed. And I'm going to wait a minute and then start my descent. There we go. On the localizer. So we'll start our descent now. Ooh, this is new. Activate approach speed. Not yet. But that is interesting. Perf. Landing.
Boston Center.
So I can keep this on. I mean, I can put it back up. So I can't do it now, but you can approach just like in an Airbus poutine. You could like the final approach speed there. Yeah, that's new. That's definitely new. I've never seen that before. That's pretty cool. Yeah, but the Airbus is smart. It knows your speed limit. Good point. Good point. Well, in an Airbus, you wouldn't arm it. You wouldn't hit the approach speed until you get to final approach, which I'm not doing now. Is I don't want to go down to 139 basically, all the way out here at Janet. I'll wait till we get to about 3,000 feet or so.
Boston Center, RV270 Victor Alpha on final for runway 16.
RV0 Victor Alpha, winds 1506, runway 16, clear to land.
Good. Clear to land, 0 Victor Alpha.
All right, here we go.
Hey, Boston Center, good evening, Giant 2148. We're coming in from Halifax.
Can be useful to activate the approach button in advance. Yeah, but it's not work.
Giant
True.
2148 Boston Center, hello, radar contact over.
We're still
Alex.
above the. We're still slightly above the glide slope here. But that's okay. We'll pick it up at 3. This plane slows down very easily. I'm not worried about overspeeding.
5000 American 1608.
I am going to bring the speed, though, now that we're on the localizer, down to 190.
JetBlue 2434, winds Burlington now 36010, runway 33, clear to land.
Runway 33, clear to land, JetBlue 2434. You get speed guidance from the ATC and on final. It put it back into manage, and it does its thing.
American
There you go.
910, contact Boston, approach on 133.0.
Boston approach, 33 0, American 910, yep.
Can't see a thing.
American 1608, clear direct Penna.
Alright, direct to Penna, American 1608.
So I just passed Hanib, or about to pass Hanib, and we're supposed to be at a little over 4,000 feet. Eco is at 3,800, and that's where we should pick up the glide slope at Eco. I think we're going to get there. I'm not worried about that. Once we get on the glide, I'll go into final approach, because I can't see a thing, so obviously I've got to make sure we're properly configured. Almost there. This would be a great approach in here, being able to see things if we could see anything.
Request taxi to parking via Bravo Alpha November.
30 Victor Alpha, taxi at your discretion on this frequency. Have a good day.
On this frequency, thank you very much. Have a good night.
All right, we're on the glide. So let's try this. FMS speed back in. Yeah, it did it. So now we're at, it's brought it down. Gear down. Flaps 3, flaps 4, flaps 5.
American 1517 Boston Center, hello, radar contact, clear direct.
It's got it, it's doing it. Wow. Pretty impressive. All right, now we got to land the plane.
Sorry, Lima, ask office for about 5 minutes.
Let me know when you're back.
So what was that approach?
American 1608, cross Penna 3000, cleared ILS 6.
Penna 3000, clears the ILS 6, approach American 1608.
Cannot see a thing. All right, we're about 6 miles out. I'm sure everything's fine. Go around would be 2,800, so 3,000 basically. Let's not go around though. I really don't want to go around. Not in this weather anyway. Five-mile final. Do or do not. There is no try. Thank you, Yoda.
Share 549, descend at pilot's discretion to
1,000 feet, stabilize, and approach altitude set.
Pilot's discretion down to 240, Care 549.
Alright, I can start seeing the ground a little bit. So I think we'll have a good chance of seeing the runway lights. Where's Hoxie and you need him, right?
Do
or do not, there is no try.
Pre-arrival, runway
There you go,
4 right.
there's your Hawks impression.
And the Boston altimeter is 299.4.
Oh, somewhere Raj is humming the Battle Hymn of the Republic right now. Alright, I got the runway in sight. My plane.
Walker 2978, runway 28, taxi via Echo Alpha, cross runway 33.
Echo Alpha, cross 33 to 28, Walker 2978.
A little on the left. Getting a freeze. Oh god, there we go. We're good.
And sorry, 1 limit back.
Thank you.
A little high, but we're okay. We got it.
300.
Now we're a little low. Now we're really low.
100. 50. 40. 30. Approaching minimum. 20. 10.
Oh boy. Oh! Alright. I will take the auto throttle out next time on my own. I tried to grab the auto throttle off and killed my flare. I mean, Noah did it. Is this a turn off? Yes. Yeah, great weather here. Whew. Glad we just decided to fly here tonight. All right, let's clean up the flaps. Landing lights off. That's off. Apu is on. Pull up the chart here, although he's gonna get me like straight in, I'm sure.
Giant 2148, descend at pilot's discretion to maintain flight level 240.
Yeah, pilot discretion down to 240, Giant 2148.
We're looking for gate 15. Boston Center, JetBlue 24. Boston Center, JetBlue 2434. We're clear runway 33 on Alpha. Request taxi to the terminal, please.
JetBlue 2434, taxi ramp this frequency. Have a good night.
Taxi this frequency, 2434. What gate? 15. Oh. Okay, gate 15 is all the way on the end. Oh, not now. Ice, fix it. No wonder Raj moved to Florida. All right, this is, if I'm not mistaken, this is Hawks' scenery here. Somebody at VATSIM tried to redeploy whatever they deployed and broke it again. So 15 should be right around here. This bug. There it is. I don't know who parked a this stairs in front of here, but yeah, my only mistake on the landing was I tried to switch off auto throttle because I wasn't convinced it was going to disengage when we touched down. So that kind of messed me up when I had to let go of the throttle for a second. Or the joystick, rather. Well, I guess we can't get marshalers in Vermont, so I gotta do this myself. Boop, boop, boop. That's perfect. We love it. All right, kill the engines. This is not gate 15. Gate 15 is over here, friend. Anyway. Landing rate was minus 386. Yikes. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate it. And we're going to do the return. I can't... This is wrong. Hold on a second. Let me... Nope. Nope. I mean, it's good enough. It's better than I had it before. All right. Ground power. Is there a jetway? Here it comes. Excuse me. That's all off. Ground power off. Here we go. All right, it's good enough. Yeah, clearly this thing's bugged out. We got this ready. So let's import the next flight plan. Flight details. We got here. We left 6 minutes late, but we got here 7 minutes early. So yay for that. Get rid of that. Add, import the next one. Okay. 3-3. It is wet. We will do flaps 2 departure today. Calculate. Instant. Now let's, I forgot to file my flight plan. Pre-file on network. Pre-file. No one made a GSX profile? They might have. I don't know if they did. I didn't check, to be perfectly honest. So that's on me. This will be 433. Boston Center, JetBlue 433 on the ground in Burlington, IFR to Kennedy, please. Oh, there goes that. New York Center's on. That's not nothing. Is it working now? Boston Center, JetBlue 433. No. Boston Center, JetBlue 433 on the ground in Burlington. IFR to Kennedy, please.
Check.
505.
Ice, have a good one, man. Thanks for fixing VATSIM for us.
Giant 2148, descending via Ocean 5, arrival for runway 4 right, Boston altimeter 2994.
2994 will descend via the Ocean 5, 4 right, Giant 2148, you're back.
I am.
Boston Center, not sure if our previous transmission went through. We're on the ground in Burlington, IFR to Kennedy, please.
JetBlue 433, Boston. No, AFC had a crash, but looks like fixed itself because the uppers aren't doing it, that's for sure. Clear John F. Kennedy Airport via Burlington 1 departure, vectors Albany, then as filed. Maintain 10, 10,000, squawk 3412, 3412.
Clear to Kennedy, Burlington 1 departure, radar vectors Albany, then is filed 10,000, maintain 10,000 feet, 3412 on the squawk, JetBlue 433.
JetBlue 433, read back, correct, advisory, taxi, runway 33.
Give you a call for taxi to runway 33 for JetBlue 433.
Number 7 Alpha X-ray, cross Skogs, out of maintain 11,000. Right. Altimeter 4,
we need to...
about 7 Alpha X-ray.
Boston Center, good evening. Delta 2842 is 11 miles from Merritt, flight level 21.
Delta 2842, did you talk to any of the New York controllers?
You know what, the voice server kept disconnecting for me, so I kept trying to reconnect and I just got back.
Okay, just contact them just to make sure that you can talk to them and get the tag over properly, because you're still technically in their airspace.
Gotcha, we'll do.
There we go. Got it. Flight plan sent. Fly active. Runway 33, Burlington 1 departure. Good. And then the arrival, runway...
982, Boston Center, hello.
Oh, earlier,
Jordan,
something else.
maintain 11,000, Providence altimeter 2994. And
RNAV, GPS Zulu 13 left. 13 left. RNAV Zulu, which we can't shoot. It's fine. This plane can't do RNAV, so we'll be able to shoot. What did I file? Kingston 1. Well, that's no love for LaGuardia. No. Net 220. Cruise winds today. view. 253 at 48. Takeoff. Wet. Wind. Guitar. 350 at 10. Flaps to take off. I assume that's correct. I didn't put that in here. Squawk. 412. I really don't remember the last time that VATSIM was this bad. It was kind of an issue. All right, we're good there. We're in managed speed. 10,000 on departure. I think we're good. Sorry, I was using the wrong mic this entire time. My apologies. APU start. It's not me this time.
Not 5x5. Someone's got the open mic.
This is going great.
All right. APU is on. Get rid of the ground power. Red beacon.
Now that you're off, your microphone is loud and clear. You're leaving my airspace. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved. KLM 2 for 6.
7 Alpha X-ray to send and maintain 5,000. 5,000
Airbus 7 Alpha X-ray.
Well. There we go. Get rid of that.
Your whereabouts?
Isn't there a pushback thing in here?
We're going to be with you for level 270, climbing 320.
Yeah, but I'm asking where you are.
We have just entered Boston airspace. We're going to be coming from Montreal.
That helps a little bit, thank you. Your radar contact, climb maintains level 320.
Well, I can't get pushback because of the lack of a profile, so we're just going to start the engines here and taxi straight ahead. So that's what I got to say to realism. Turning 1.
2842, descend via the Roebuck for your arrival. Runway 4 right, and the Boston altimeter is 29904.
All right, descend via the Roebuck 3 for 4 right. We've got Hotel Delta 28.
Well, Burlington, it was nice, but your weather is terrible, and we can't see anything, so we're getting out of here.
Boston Hill, current 45, 8,000 for 15,000 direct merit.
Kronos 45, Boston Center, hello, climb maintain 15,000, Groton altimeter 299.
I am definitely getting a snack when we get up to cruise between Albany and when we go through this giant airspace over here. Oh my god, it broke again. Turning 2. This is getting really annoying. I kind of want to abandon VATSIM. I hate to do it, but it's like, well, it's frustrating when we want to do something. We got lucky that we got in right before the issue happened. I certainly don't want to do text. It sounds like it's on life support. Yeah. Well, it's just like if we don't. But then if I do it offline, then it's like, what's the point? But like, it's not as exciting, obviously. Very frustrating. All right. Engines are good. Turn on the lights. Release the parking brake. Did I put in the new squawk code? Yes. This will be fun doing text. Whew, well. Are we gonna get a taxi? Because otherwise, I'm very close to disconnecting. Especially just for the sounds, like alone, like that alone is too much. But he's not responding to our taxi request. The Burlington 1 departure, while we're waiting here for a second. Runway 33 standard with a minimum climb of 340, then to 5,900. That's not very helpful. Standard. Initial climb. Climb on assigned heading for radar vectors to file nav aid, fix or airway to 10,000. So basically to Albany. Okay. I disconnect and try again after departure. Yeah. Let me try one more time. But I'm yeah. If we don't get a text, then we're just gonna go. Because sitting here on the ground is not fun. There we go. Taxi 33 Alpha Golf. All right, let's do it. Alpha Golf. So basically Alpha and take a right on Golf. Oh, Poutine almost forgot. Burlington International Airport. This will be Golf over here on our right. am assuming I can cross 19. Altimeter. Wait a minute, where am I? Yeah. Altimeter. 2989. Gone up by 1. Did you ever switch your vPilot update to stable release from beta? I did the opposite. Well, that makes a difference, but just in case you want to stay stable. Yeah, no, I didn't, but I don't know that it matters. I guess it's a good point. It won't really take effect till next start, but that's a... thank you. Appreciate that. Gonna miss our turn. Gonna miss our turn. There it is. Woo. This taxiway goes further than the runway. Lights on. Did he give me a runway heading? Clear for takeoff runway. I guess we're just flying runway heading then. Until further notice. This is why we audit the volunteer team, that is. Yeah, I'm just surprised they're still... I thought they rolled it back or something, but... Oof. Not a good look. Alright, so this time we're not going to do toga. I'm going to let the auto throttle take it when we move the throttles up. Auto throttle is armed. Lights are on. We're very slowly rolling onto the field. All right. Oh yeah, I forgot about the whole thing. In the second, there you go. You can repeat. You can just read it to yourself in your sheet voice. So here we go.
No takeoff. Flat.
Oop. Oops. We'll put the flaps on now. We're fine. Airspeed's alive. 80 knots. Check.
V1.
Rotate. Oh, baby, the wind is real. Positive rate, gear up. Well, he's supposed to give me a radar vector, so I'm just flying runway heading. Let's see here. Radar contact. Heading 220, climb 220, 433. Heading 220. And up to 220. Clean up the flaps. Goodbye, Burlington. You couldn't have been worse weather. I mean, you probably could have, but still pretty bad. Got an email a minute ago from the stream, started from BVA. Tomorrow there's a Boston Burlington event. Yeah, no, I saw that. Is it from Clifford Lovelace or somebody else? Yeah, tomorrow there's an event, Boston to Burlington between 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. And by the way, the trick there with the throttles worked. Gate-to-gate ATC service. There you go. I picked a great night to fly to Burlington then, on the night where there's an absolute... Well, there's still ATC, but not the same thing. Oops. Delete, delete, delete.
Fitness.
Alright, heading 220, climb 220. So we should be getting a turn to Albany soon, I think. Oh, mine was the Joe version? Sorry.
Very nice.
If you want the Joe version, you have to start with a very nice, not very nice. Too bad he's not on tonight. He was controlling the other day. And I was going to fly in, but he like only controlled for like 90 minutes, something like that. Wait a minute, we got two centers on. No, not Joe. Too bad. I'm surprised we haven't gotten a turn yet over to Albany. Where are we on this? There we are. Wow, we're like the only... Everyone's under approach, basically. It's just me, this guy, and two other guys down here. It is very quiet in Boston airspace. Oops. 10,000 feet. Lights coming off. Bring the in-game sim sounds down. And there we go. Direct to Albany. Dare I say the voice works? I think they fixed it. Man, I don't know anybody. Like, who are these people that are in bot? Like the new breed of ZBW controllers. I don't know any of them. Leo, Gustin. I think that guy I do know. I would say no center, but man, I used to like know every Boston controller, like down to, you know, the schmoes out there, and I don't know any of the schmoes anymore. Boston Center, no, you can't even key up now. The nobodies are back to being nobodies. Yeah. We had our time. We had our moment. We had if Bryan Adams was going to write a new song, he would write a song about the summer of 2020 and the good old days of ZBW fame. Memories. I guess they killed the voice server because you can't even key up now. Or my setup is broken. Let me try this. See if that does anything. Nope. Well, I guess it'll be a very quiet flight back. All right, we have 70 miles to Albany. Is Albany, how much time we have in this airspace? I'm surprised there's as many controllers on as there are. All right, we got plenty of time in Boston airspace. So I'm going to get something to eat. Let me know if they call for me. Be right back. All right, we back. We had the snack of champions here. A pickle and some Cape Cod potato chips. And let me tell you something, it was glorious. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, dude. The pickles were no ordinary pickles, sir. And thank you, Hallahan. We ordered pickles from New York City. This is from Pickle Guys on the Lower East Side, and it was really good. Oh. Hit the spot. Good news is there is New York approach on. We got ATC all the way down and can't hear any of them. All right, we're at our cruising altitude. So bring this off of there. Bring up the speed. All right, we good. I have the most surprising thing about this whole VATSIM audio problem is I just can't believe how many controllers are on. Like, I would have thought they'd all punk out. I mean, to their credit, I would have done that. Like, why? What's the point? Doing text only is terrible. So, either they're all desperate for hours, or they're just really dedicated to their craft. Imagine that. I bet these days text only is a nice break from the chaos of the frequency. I mean, I guess. You can't step on anybody on text, right? I would think it's harder for the controller, though. I feel like it's easier for the pilot because you don't have to listen to anything. You can just read. You can literally read it. But it seems like a nightmare with more than about 4 pilots, although there aren't that many on. So, I mean, here in ZBW, he's only handling me and like 4 other pilots at this time. So, I guess it's not so bad. Center is closing. Oh, man. Well, I guess he heard what I said, and he's like, yeah, you know what? He's right. Error connecting to voice server. And the API is definitely down. Well, see you later, Boston Center. It was actually very quiet. Is the sim muted? No. It's just very low. I try to keep it low so you can hear stuff still, but not like overwhelming. Can't see anything there. All right. Well, we won't reach New York airspace for a while because I don't think we're supposed to get there until, I mean, we get to Kingston. The problem doing the video, honestly, the problem, Hallahan, is like coming up with the ideas, not that difficult. Recording the audio, not that difficult. Video editing, the worst thing in the world. Like, I just like, ugh. Between having video clips, like getting the clips, putting it together, like that's, I don't have the stomach for that anymore. Like, I need to find like some AI generated videos option where I give it the script, I give it the audio, and it comes up with the, I don't know. Because otherwise that would be easy. And obviously I'm not paying for a video editor because, believe it or not, this channel does not make much money. Notwithstanding what you all obviously give. Hey, look, we got stars out. We're out of the clouds. I know, it's great. I know. I'm blowing away people's expectations here. That yeah, we're not making a ton of money here. So Now, granted, if I did more videos, we'd generate more money, which would then pay for that. But I just, I can't be bothered. That's the problem. I could probably come up with like 3 or 4 ideas off the bat that we should probably cover. It's just, it's really hard to do that, and it's even more difficult. Like, it's one thing to do like content like I want to do one about the CTAF frequency that we have to do now in the U.S. That's easy. That you don't need specific video for. But, you know, obviously to review something, like if I want to show off a new aircraft or what have you, like that I have to capture my own content for. Yeah, it's crap. So that I'm not keen on. And, yeah, I don't know. What about shorts? It's the same problem. You're just making, that's not, it's just make you're right. I mean, obviously it's less work, but it's still the work involved, and I just can't be bothered to do that. What's the money like on shorts? It's crap. The real money in YouTube is in longer form videos. Obviously, if you can get to 8 minutes or longer, because at 8 minutes you can insert a mid-roll ad, that one you start making money on. But for the shorts, I mean, you're going to make like, it's pretty bad. Unless you can get a video that really pops off, but that's not going to happen, obviously. What if you just steal other people's content and superimpose yourself nodding and pointing and just call it fair use? All right, now you're onto something. Now you're onto something. I like your style. I like the cut of your jib. What's a jib? I mean, my workaround, my idea that I had, and I haven't done it obviously, is say, okay, forget video. It'll just be still images, right? I'll talk, I'll do the thing. Because at the end of the day, I think you agree with my videos. They're not about the visual element to it. It's more about the presentation, I think. But I don't know if that would really work, and it's still requiring editing. It's just less of it. I don't know. I don't even know. I have to look at the stream. I don't even know what the heck we're doing. YouTube. I mean, it does a little bit, you know, because thankfully some of our old videos do pretty well. How much money did we make last month? I mean, the channel basically makes $50 a month, and that's with doing. Hey, Unicom is back. That's with like doing like nothing. You know, putting in minimal effort, a couple subs here. Appreciate that, by the way. But obviously, a video editor is going to cost more than $50. Pulling up the chart here for Kennedy. We'll be on the Kingston 1 arrival. If you're going to go low effort, you need to go all in on the low effort theme. You got to go like really bad low effort, is what you're saying. There's no Lendy is going to be at 190 250 knots. I agree. I mean, I don't even know how you can make it like really low effort. I mean, it would just be, it's going to be still, you know, screenshots. I think every time I think about it, I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. Oh, Lolly's at 2,000 feet. Or 20,000 feet, excuse me. 20,000 feet. But that's not for a while. We got to get to Kingston first. So that's no problem. I feel like there's got to be like a AI... Oops. Generated YouTube videos. Become a YouTuber using... Well, I don't want to like the sponsored one. The #1 easiest AI video creator. AI YouTube video maker. Just get disconnected again. Yeah. Make monetizable YouTube videos easily. This is not proper English. This is like going to make like everything without like... I don't mind doing the audio. I'm going to try it now. You just need to grab the MFS 2020 subs when the time... Yes, you were not wrong on that one. I can't do this on, though. Not proper English. It's very human design, friend.
What if all you need to create a video is an idea?
Like, this is really low brow. Like, this is just like, yeah, make it like that. Like, this is going to do even the audio, and this won't work because the VATSIM thing, I don't think this is going to work. Mr. Sparkle is disrespectful of dirt. Nobody watches it. This is terrible. This is terrible.
Just pop some bubbles and you'll be right. No need to worry.
No, no. We're not doing this one. I need something a little bit. Oh, you guys can't even see my screen? Wait, hold on a second. Can you see the screen or no? Where's OBS? Yeah, you can see it. All right, cool. All right, was this a different one? How easy is this one?
Welcome to the future of video. Video gen.
What if we franchise the Hotchmania brand and let others do the work? Are you saying we should have the garbage men do it? The garbage man can?
Harnessing artificial intelligence, their platform is a place where everyone from creators to business owners to educators can bring their messages to
All right, show me how to do it.
resonate worldwide.
With 5 billion social media script writing, sourcing B-roll, and even lifelike narration.
Today, we're whipping up a classic spaghetti aglio e olio. Start by boiling al dente spaghetti.
Our AI seamlessly handles every step. Imagine crafting...
There's no way this works. I mean, this works if you're doing, like, really generic things. But, like... All right, get started for free. We're doing this. We're doing this. Hotchmania. Uh-oh. Sorry, we're not doing this. We were so close, Hallahan. We were so close. Com 1, 1, 2, 5, 3, 2, 5. I'm too lazy. New York Center, good evening. JetBlue 433, flight level 220, north of Kingston. I guess that's not working. I was that close to making a new video. I forgot I was also muted. So they wouldn't have heard me when I tried that anyway. Wilco. Okay. I guess this. Hello? Did he hear me? Okay, verify my email. Fine. I'll verify my email. You are now signed in. Cool. All right, generate a video. Well, I don't mind making the script. I actually have my own script. Yeah. Enter text to be narrated by AI. Oh. I don't know if I want this. Hold on. Well, I guess we're here. Brutal vector. Which reminds me, Kennedy Atis, RNAV Zulu 13 left, which I think is what we have in, so we're good there. What a dope, right? They never responded to my message. I'm assuming he knows I'm here. Ouch. Left to 180. This guy does not like getting vectors. Can we confirm this isn't Delta, was it the DAL, that guy who would disconnect from the VATSIM and then reconnect in the air? Because he didn't appreciate not having a slot for across the pond. Where are we here? We're getting close. He also grabbed me pretty early in this. Alright, I'm going to bring the speed back down. Give it back to managed speed. There's no ILS to shoot. So basically this is going to be a glorified visual. Because we can't do a VNAV in this plane. This one is going to be GPS Zulu 13 left. Okay, this is the assault. This one's pretty easy. I've done this before. You can do this one fairly easily as a visual. Minimums are going to be 1200. Now, I'm supposed to be at Lolly at 2000. JetBlue 433 requesting lower. Gemma? Cross Lolly. Feels like a CP jams kind of night, you know? I mean, without CP, obviously, but... Alright, here comes Lolly. We'll mostly be there. I guess we're in a cloud? I can't see a thing. No clue what's going on. And then, theoretically, it should be Lendy at 190, 250 knots. So we're gonna get like a giant tour around Kennedy because we're coming in from the north. This will be fun. New York Center closing in 5 to 10 minutes. That's not a big problem because New York approach is on, and we're going to be low enough that we should be with approach. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. While I'm waiting for my next... Can I? No, I guess not. Wait, do I still have that audio? Probably not. Desktop. No, I guess not. I thought I recorded an audio narration before, but... Dave, welcome back from dinner, buddy. You're just in time for landing. Sorry. The voice is gone. Basically, as soon as we landed in Burlington, that was the death knell for the voice server. So we're all on audio. We just blew past, I think. No, still got Dory. I assume after Dory he's going to bring me down because it's only like 1,000 feet less. But we do have New York. Oh, there we go. Cross Lendy at and maintain flight level 190, 250 knots. JetBlue 433. 19. We got a little bit of time. I mean, it's not much to get there. So I think we're okay. Saw the landing. The auto throttle was still on when I left. Yeah, I'm not sure. This time I'm going to leave the auto throttle in. I'm curious when we touch down, does the auto throttle disconnect? Kennedy's a long enough runway that if it doesn't, we can still stop the plane. So I'm not too worried about it. But the only problem is you can't go to idle, basically. That's the only thing that bothers me about that. All right, let's bring it down now to 190. And can I put in a speed here? No. So we're going to bring this down ourselves, 250. There we go. Yeah, unfortunately, Dave, I apologize. Like the It's kind of boring not hearing ATC. I'm just texting them, but it's something. And then I assume we're going to talk to New York Approach on 128125, assuming they don't all rage quit at the same time. You should be able to manually pull the throttles to idle. I tried that when we were landing in Burlington. I tried doing that. New York Approach on 128125. Thank you. It didn't seem to work. I tried that on landing. That's when I had to manually try that. JetBlue 433, flight level 190250 knots. Yeah, Dave, they didn't update and broke VATSIM. Well, basically, Ice Cold fixed it. That was confirmed. And then he had to go to bed. RNAV Zulu 13 left. Oops. JetBlue 433. You know, somebody in VATSIM world is like losing their mind right now trying to fix all this, right? Like yelling at it. Why won't it work? I don't know. That's what I would be if I was that guy. Where are we? Oh, I know where we are now. We're basically east of the field. All New York Approach is closed. Change to advisory. All right, we're on our own, guys. I'm 122.8. New York Approach is donezo. All right, Lendy at there. So basically, RNAV Zulu 13 left. We need to be at assault at 3000. But we need, like, vectors. Like, we're going the... Where are we here? I mean, I could do that, but that seems like a bad idea. All right, let's start descending. Oh, actually, we've got to be on the CTAF frequency. CTAF... JFK, COM1, 119.1. There we go. I don't know what happened to the altimeter. Well, the altimeter for LaGuardia is probably the same. That is 2991. I'm just going to follow what the plane has in here. This is good enough. I'm not... Why do the work? Clear direct final approach fix. Maintain 300 knots. There you go. I know Control and Alt and a number holds a view. Besides going out of the menu for views, how do you get your wing views like that? There is in Microsoft Flight Simulator there are keybinds that you can do to set manual cameras. So I can't show it to you without pausing the sim. But essentially, oops, essentially, like, you know, you move it around, right, in the cockpit, and you would basically then move yourself where you want to go, which is here, and then, you know, you're like, all right, cool, I want this as my thing. Now on mine, I have bound right, I believe it's Control Shift and then the numpad to assign a How do you move like that? I hold control down, and then I use WASD. One of the things I did early on was I made... There are keybinds. By default, I don't know that this is like a default one. But you can... Here, I'm on Unicom. Nobody cares. Control... what is it? No, it's not this. This is... sorry. Controls... Keyboard... And then camera... Cockpit camera. So, save custom cameras. This is what I was talking about earlier. So, anyway, translate... This is what I was... So, you move around. Control cockpit view right, left, forward, and backwards. Control D, Control A, Control W, Control S. Right? And then when you're where you want to be, right control and the numpad to save it. And that's basically it. So I'm holding down control, boop, 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 and then use the other one to set the camera view. Oh yeah, I basically tried to make it like X-Plane when I first got into this, because otherwise it was terrible. How would you move around how do you guys move around otherwise? I mean, you could have like an Xbox control pad or whatever, but that seems like a terrible amount of work. There's no way we're making this at 3,000 feet. We gotta like expedite. Track IR and preset cockpit views? Ugh. Problem with preset cockpit views that you gotta then remember somebody else's presets. Like, you know in your head, you always wanna like for me, I always want 1 in my numpad to be down here in the McDo. 5 is always gonna be the overhead panel. 9 is the right wing window view. 8 is the left wing. Like, this is just in my brain. That's how I've set it up, right? 2 is the first officer view. Yeah, but I don't like those views. Exactly. I don't want to use someone else's views. Does that work though? If I do control, well, that doesn't work on here. I just memorize the PMG default. Rip. All right. There's no way we're making assault at 3,000. 0.0%. You know what? We're just gonna dive bomb it. We're gonna make it happen. We're doing it live. Oh, there's Kennedy. There's a dude over there. Remember what Hawks impersonating Yoda would say. Do or do not, there is no try. This is true. I need a little bit of, what's it called? Speed break-in? Or me impersonating Hawks impersonating Yoda, correct. I think we can make this. We're coming in hot, but I think we can make this. Oh my god, the beeping is so annoying. Hey, Providence Approach is still on. Good for them. 10,000 feet. Landing lights coming on. Sim sounds coming up. Kennedy traffic, mic check. No. Kennedy traffic mic check. All right, bring the speed down to 210. This should have been a much wider turn, but we're good. Everything's fine. We're gonna make it 3,000 feet now. Is anyone else coming in on approach? I'm here. Oh, that guy. Delta 8642. But this is old. I think he's... I have TCAS on, right? Yeah. I don't see anybody. There's that guy there. He's probably that... I don't know. Who knows? For all I know, they're landing on the wrong runway. JFK traffic, JetBlue 433 on RNAV, Zulu 13 left approach. 7,000 feet. I don't know why I picked 7,000. Should have been 3,000. So rip on me on that one. Well, this will be interesting also because we're basically going to shoot the visual, so no ILS for me on this one. Where's the traffic at? I have no idea. I don't even see him in my TCAS. Oh, he's gone. So this updated. This guy is now a problem. Giant 781, because I don't know what the heck he's doing. I think that was the guy I saw off my left wing earlier. This guy's clear. That guy's going to Newark. So we're good. It's just the giant guy who's, I'm sure, not on CTAF. Yeah, that was the giant guy. Theoretically, he should be following me in. There he is. If he's has half a brain and can figure out that 1-3 left is the active, then we shouldn't have a problem on this. He looks pretty close. Yeah, well, I'm sure he's not listening to anybody. He's flying a 737. I thought it was 787. All right, so for this approach, Canarsie at 2,000. Here, I'll do this now to let him know my intentions, so I'm not that guy. And I am going to give the plane back the speed, because this approach is pretty steep. He's definitely landing on a different runway, but I can't really do anything about it. Hello? Oh, I guess we're doing flaps 3. There he is on TCAS. Traffic, traffic, traffic. Gear down. Yeah, he's just zooming in. You're right, Hallan. He's just coming in straight for assault. Like, he took a direct, and he's making no call-outs, because I'm sure he's on Unicom at best, because he's not on CTAF. GTI 781. You think he's going to... Message GTI 781. Are you on CTAF or JF? Where is this fool? There he is. Yeah, he's just landing. Look at this guy, just zooming in. No, not making... That's how you do it? I'm gonna run... I hope I run into him. I hope I run him over. What a tool. This isn't, like... Unreal. I can't say I'm surprised. He's probably also zooming it in, so it'll be fine. This is your typical, I don't know... CTAF? What is that? Alright, 2,000 at Canarsie. We definitely slow down way too early. I would say in the future, you don't give it approach mode until like... Probably at Canarsie I would have done that now in retrospect, but... Oh well. Is he gone? He's not on my TCAS anymore. Did he disconnect? I don't see his lights or anything now. Alright, so basically just follow this in. Pretty easy. You scared him off. Good. Good, good, good. Alright, we're ready for landing. I'm gonna zoom out so I can see this a little bit better. Are there any other altitudes, or is it just on me now? Canarsie at 2, yeah, and then you just basically take it in. Okay. What is it, query? No, I don't know. Don't know, don't care. This little cloud sitting over is making this difficult, because otherwise it's just hard to see the visual aspect of this. We're not quite at Canarsie yet, so we'll hold it here, right here. We're just coming in so slow that he probably wouldn't have mattered if he was here. Good aeronautical decision making on your part. Just doing everything I can here. You know, you got to show no other ropes. As an extremely junior first officer, he would be lost without me. Literally. All right, so yeah, there we go. So we just follow this in. All right, my plane.
Approaching minimums.
Landing. 1,000 feet stabilized. Misapproach not set. Oh boy. Well, nothing I can do about that now. Yeah, the lead lights are really nice.
500. 400. 300. 200.
A little low, but otherwise pretty good approach.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20.
Oh. Oh boy. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. We're okay. We're okay.
10.
Oh, we missed our turn off. Yeah. Thank you, Noah. I actually realized on my throttle there's an auto throttle disconnect button on the throttle. And yeah. Definitely Noah's fault, 100%. But we saved it. We're good. Everything's fine. Kennedy traffic, JetBlue 433. We are clear. Runway 13 left. Kennedy. Where are we going? Take the next one. Plane over there. Right. No, so I didn't give it a chance. At the last minute, I remembered on my throttle on the Airbus TCAS, there's that red button to disconnect the auto throttle. So I was able to do it, but when I did that, I mean, when Noah did that, the throttle position was still in like takeoff mode. So what I should have done was put the throttles back into like, you know, idle and then hit the button. So that was the problem there. So third time, if there was a third time, we would have gotten it right. We are looking for gates. No idea. Take whatever gate we want. Back to gate 3, I guess. So to summarize, no, I did not allow it to see what would happen if it would disconnect on its own, because at the last minute, I remembered I could disconnect the auto throttle on my own. I just didn't move the levers. So it wasn't very smartly done. We need APU. Landing lights coming off, strobes off, APU on. And we are looking for gate 3 today. More testing than we need. Laziness is going to win out. Gate 6 sounds wonderful. Perfect. Oops. Power off. Off, off, off. Deboarding. Ah, see? Well, he did the right thing in the end. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate you. Hold on a second. Ground. Well, we made it back to Kennedy. Landing rate was minus 177, thanks to floating it down the entire runway, but it's all good. Thank you for being here. If you DM me that book, I would have stood my ground. And I don't know where that Delta guy came from, but he was right behind me the entire time, so I don't know why that matters, because there's nobody back there, but sure. Welcome back to Kennedy, everybody. Appreciate you being here. Some fun, short flights. I like doing that. We should do, some other day we'll do one like, well, we can do Boston, obviously, but it's fun to do the smaller fields, I feel like. We can do Boston, you can do, I mean, it is May. We're getting Hallahan, you know what this means, right? Memorial Day weekend, Nantucket. That market's going to open up again. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, Nantucket. We love it. Get ready. So that'll be coming up soon. Just a couple weeks. All right, friends. Well, this will do it for me. So thank you for being here. I would give you a raid, but there's no such thing here, so there's no raid. Have a good week. Hopefully Savage will stream tomorrow. Yeah, right. Anywho, oops. Have a lovely week, everybody, and have a good night. See you guys.